Hi, my name is Mike Tice. I teach my face-to-face classes at the University of Wisconsin Marathon campus, and I also teach for the University of Wisconsin online campus. I will be working with you in an application called PowerPoint. Hi there. We're going to be using our test presentation here in PowerPoint and work with some of the other tools that are out here. And this is more or less a little bit of the fun stuff. We can still get people's attention by using a graphic. I just clicked on the smiley face here. We've got charts. This chart was paste special copied and then pasted special in here, so it's linked back to the original Excel document, so the data will change if the numbers change back in the worksheet. But we also have some other tools, other things that we can do. We can insert, and I want to take you through them just to let you know that they're out there. For example, in 2010, there are various shapes. I'm up on the Insert tab, the ribbon, and I'm clicking on the shapes, and I have the gallery of all kinds of different shapes. Some of these shapes can be used in creating flowcharts. My mouse is moving over those right now. I've got some of the arrows, some of the more fun shapes, but you can have different shapes. This is where the smiley face came from, in fact. So I wanted you to be aware of that. I'm closing that up and I'm saying, okay, let's take a look at clip art. Every computer workstation is different depending on who loaded the Microsoft Office products and what version you have. You could have different clip art. Over here on the right hand side, I now have a menu for clip art, and if I want to take and look up some word, let me look up the word fish here. Picked it at random. All media types. I mean, it'll go out to the net and everything and look for stuff. Oh, that's kind of cool. Didn't find that one. Let's go and put in rose. A flower, and I'm going to limit it this time to just illustrations. Deselect all these other items and tell it to go. Okay, and it went out and it did find a rose. Depending on your computer, you might get 1, you might get 10. Okay, I'm not going to include the office out here, and I'm going to try dog. Tried that earlier and it worked pretty good. Okay, there I've got a dog out there. So I have clip art. I'm going to close the clip art, excuse me, and I want to take a look at pictures. Now I have some pictures on mine. These are photographs, and you may not have on yours, but in today's world it's pretty easy to take and save pictures and save them to a folder. I have saved it under my name, and let me go take a look at the pictures from Alaska here and the Alaska trip, and I'm going to just arbitrarily find one and click on it. Okay, boom. Well, I did this on purpose because I want you to realize, oh my God, this is huge. When pictures, especially JPEGs, are inserted into word processing documents or presentation software like this, they come through very large. You have to resize them. Okay, I'm going to the corner with my mouse. See it here bouncing around in the top right hand corner. I'm holding down my left mouse button and I'm making my pictures smaller. Now, it may not be the most telling picture in the world, but the idea that I wanted to get across was be prepared. If you use pictures, you can plan on resizing them to fit. Okay? With my picture selected here, and as I can tell it's active because I got the resizing handles, I have a whole new ribbon up above. Now this gets kind of touchy-feely, fun stuff, and if you're into it, yes, you can make all kinds of edits to your pictures, and don't forget to save as you go along, because this is kind of these tools are really handy for you to use. I'm going to go back to the Insert tab, and the other thing that I want to put in here is I'm going to click on the Word Art icon, just in case you haven't found this before. I click on Word Art. I'm going to just grab, okay, it gave me a text box, and it applies all the attributes to this font here, so that if I type something different, I know I'm going to get a fancy font. Without making your presentation look like a circus, these are some tools, at least you know they're out there. Take the time, play with them. When you're doing your projects, make sure you save as you go and you always have a backup. Thanks a lot.